Hello, everybody, and welcome to the finale of our Blind Brilliant Diamond Hardcore Wedlocke Challenge. This has been one hell of an adventure. A blind playthrough, my very first time ever playing through Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl in the form of a hardcore Wedlocke, which is very exciting. We're here. We have fought every single trainer there is in the entire game up till this point. And there is nothing left for us to do other than to talk to this guy, verify our 8 badges, and take on the Pokémon League. But before we do that, we have some things to do. Obviously, I have to train my entire team to the level limit of 61, which is as high as I'm allowed to go before I enter the Pokémon League. And this is blind, as I've said many times. I have absolutely no idea what to expect, and people are telling me this is one of the most brutal Pokemon Leagues in a very long time. I'm nervous, but I'm writing down all my notes of what I think they could have, what strategies I want to do, and I feel like I've got good strategies prepared. I've got to get my team ready for that, but before I go ahead and do that, I want to go ahead and talk about this adventure thus far. And let's start by verifying our 8 badges of Sinnoh. We talked to this guy, and he will check all 8 badges that we have gotten. And they have been some fun battles, to say the least. We've been through a lot. We've got Orberg City's Coal Badge, Eterna City's Forest Badge, Veilstone City's Cobble Badge, Pastoria City's Fen Badge, Hearthome City's Relic Badge, Canalave City's Mine Badge, Snowpoint City's Icicle Badge, and finally, Sunny Shore City's Beacon Badge, and it took us 7 deaths to get here. It's been a bit. Those 7 deaths primarily came from gyms, 4 of them anyways. So over half of our deaths have come from gyms. So these badges were definitely earned, to say the least. They're very dirty though. I haven't viewed my badges for a while. Yikes. It's been a little bit. I might clean those up when I'm done training, if I remember. But 46.5 hours thus far to get to this point. And those 7 deaths are what I want to talk about here. So in my series, I always do a nice farewell for my Pokemon once they die. And I release them. But in this series, I put them into the Distortion World box, which was so I could build them all up in here and then talk about them at the end of this adventure. So before I train up our final 6 that are going to take on the Pokemon League, I think it's only fair to pay homage to the 7 that fell so these 6 could get here, and to all of the Pokemon that we never ended up getting to use in our PC. So I named all of my Pokemon in this playthrough after players from Big Brother, Big Brother US and Big Brother Canada. And there are quite a few females and males we didn't get to use. We got Abrahamian, our Zubat, Howie, our Weasel, Drew, our Shellos, Walton, our Ghastly, Brocker, our Cranidos, Herman, our Metatite, Meow Meow, the Murkrow, Giesling, the Magikarp, Cat, the Mime Jr., Maki, the Krogunk. Wait a second. No! You're not supposed to be in here! That's upsetting. Like, there's probably a chance I used that Mime Jr. I needed females often. That's unfortunate. I had no idea. You weren't supposed to be in here. Whatever. Maki, our Krogunk. Brain, our Duskull. Arvin, our Rhyhorn. Terry, our Kadabra. Kiefer, our Hippopotas. Contessa, our Goldeen. Pike, the Remoraid. Glitter, Gary, the Finian. Corey, the Psyduck. Swindler, the Sneasel, Cliff, the Noctowl, Meatball, the Munchlax that had Fisher, and Bracco, the Wingull, alongside our Riolu egg that we never hatched, and Rockstar, our Jirachi, that I decided I wasn't going to allow myself to use. Same with the Manaphy and the Mew down here being SB and Nessie. And then for our females, we had Denuncio the Badoo, Bella the Bronzor, Pierzina the Cleffa, Russo the Happini, Poplet the Skorupi, Hamza the Swinub, Song the Chingling, Netta the Snowrunt, Bunky the Pachirisu, Zuckerman the Tentacool, Kathy the Wooper, Holly the Giraffarig, Cat the Mime Jr., and Big Meech the Snover. That's very unfortunate that I did not know that Mime Jr. was female. That sucks, dude. Like, it's possible I would have used a Mr. Mime. Because, like, I needed to replace the Pokemon, I needed a female multiple times. It's entirely possible that that would have been the choice that I made. Huh. You never got a chance, cat. That's tough. But those Pokemon, well, they matter. They're not very important. Maybe we'll see them again someday. Maybe we won't. But this is what matters. These Pokemon we used on this adventure. They died fighting for our team. And it's only right to give them a bit of a tribute. So the first pair to fall in this series was Roro, our Luxio, and her partner Shaban, our Graveler. They were taken by Andy back in Hardhome City, our rival. And it stings that that's how that went. We were so over-leveled at that point because of the experience chair that I kind of just got cocky and thought he was a joke. But because I was so over-leveled, Roro ended up hitting his Prinplup down into Torrent. Whereas if I was the same level as him, that probably wouldn't have happened. And Torrent did just so much damage that she wasn't able to defeat his Roselia. And obviously Shaban came into a Roselia and died. And they fell together in that fight. And that's a trend that happened in this series. My pairs just kept dying together. I probably could have made it to this point with just these two dying if I wanted to play very, very cautious. But I wanted to have fun. This was a fun playthrough for me. Our starting pair, Monferno, our starter, Guy, and his partner Reyes, the Staravia. I had Donnie on my team at that point as the Gardevoir, and they died to Marriland. So what happened? I decided to use these two over Donnie because I thought Calm Mind and Psybeam or Psychic would be just too boring. I thought it'd be fun because I thought they could handle it. And Hermachoke had Bulldoze. Blind Wedlocke. That's all she wrote. They died in that fight together. And the same thing pretty much happened with our other pair of the original 6. This was our first team of 6. The top row. Roman our B-Barrel and D'Angelo the Cricketoon. They were pretty awesome together, but they ended up falling off towards the later half of our adventure. And I was like, you know what? They can fight Byron. I believed that they could beat Byron. I still believe they could have. Things just went south pretty quickly, and they ended up dying to Byron when they weren't the optimal pair to use. I knew that, but I wanted to spice things up. And that's where they died. And this was the first time that a pair did not go on to live together, and that is with Elizabeth, our Skuntank. That's Johnny Mac's first partner, our Licky Licky. They were added when Guy and Reyes died, and they were a force to be reckoned with. The entire point all the way up to the Spear Pillar. I had a strategy for Cyrus, but I didn't know Cyrus challenged you immediately after fighting with your rival. So, Elizabeth was up front. My strategy revolved around Johnny Mac leading, and I had to think on the fly. And while I played the fight absolutely brilliantly with what I had, it wasn't enough. Elizabeth didn't make it out alive, but Johnny Mac survived on a single hit point. And he's still here today. So, these 7 are really important. They showcase what our journey has been like from the start all the way to the end. And the 6 that we have here, being Levita, Donnie, Meg, Johnny Mac, Chada, and Cowboy, they wouldn't be here if these 7 didn't pave the way for them. So, with that being said, let's say goodbye to Roro, Shaban, Reyes, Guy, D'Angelo, Roman, Robert Roman, and Elizabeth. Goodbye, guys. It's been a long journey, but I'm ready to finish it. Let's get everybody trained up. my strategies for the Pokemon League prepared, and let the chips fall where they may. All right, everybody. I am trained to the level limit of 61. That's as high as I'm allowed to go before I enter these doors up ahead and enter the Pokemon League for the first and only time. This is a blind Wedlocke. I have never played Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl before, and I have not looked anything up. I know 2 things about this Elite Four, and that is that Cynthia's Garchomp has Swords Dance, and Cynthia's Garchomp has an Ice-type super effectiveness berry. I didn't look that up. That was spoiled to me through my comment section in my Discord server, but I'm glad that's all that was spoiled. That's pretty good. This is a truly blind attempt at a hardcore Wedlocke of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl in its Pokemon League. One that I have been told is extremely, extremely dangerous, and I am likely to wipe. I've spent the past few hours theorizing while I've trained and got everybody's movesets the way I want them to go and their items, and I've written down everything that I can possibly think of that their Pokemon are going to have. I'm content with what I've done, because if I go in here and I wipe to something I wasn't expecting, it's a blind Wedlocke. What am I supposed to do? This is the best I've come up with, and if I can win a blind Wedlocke, that would be absolutely incredible. So my team is prepared the way that I would like them to be, but I do want to go ahead and talk about something very quick. This is important. I'm going to be making cuts in the video in between each Elite Four member. Obviously, to those that don't know me, that would look kind of suspect. I could just be saving the game and posting, you know, the good attempt or whatever, right? Like, that's not the type of player I am. I've done this for years. What is going to happen is I'm going to enter, I'm going to fight each Elite Four member once, and whatever happens, happens, and that is it. One take, one shot, one opportunity. Now, to do that, I can go ahead and save the game right now, at the start of this recording. So I'm going to save the game. I will blur my team out here so you do not know who is up front, because I like to keep my strategies secret until the fight, because it adds suspense and it's more enjoyable that way, in my opinion. So you can see the time at the top. It is 12/14/2021, 2:53 in the morning. Yes, it is. And then down below, you can see last saved, 12/14/2021, 2:50. So I'm going to save the game at 2:54, 2:55, whatever it ends up being. And then we can check the save menu once again. They will say, yeah, 2:54. So while I will be making cuts, you will be able to see in between each Elite Four member that I have not saved since right now. So that is a good way to go about this. The reason I'll be making cuts is because I want to reorganize my team, my strategy, my moves, and keep them a secret until the fight begins. Because again, as I said, it's more enjoyable to watch and is more suspenseful. So I'm nervous, but my team's all at level 61. The pair I want to lead with for the first Elite Four member is at the lead. There's nothing left for me to do other than get this started. After 48 hours and 41 minutes, 8 gym badges acquired, 7 deaths, and almost a month. My first playthrough of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl as a hardcore Wedlocke that is blind will be coming to an end right now. Whatever happens inside here, like I said, one take, one shot, one opportunity. I'm content with whatever goes down. I'm happy with how this challenge has gone so far. I've enjoyed it so much, and I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it too. I've had a lot of fun. This is the final take. The Pokemon League for this series starts now. Oh my god. No, bro. Alright, let's do it. So, I'm actually most afraid out of all the Elite Four members of Aaron. That sounds so stupid, but I'm terrified of Aaron because of one attack. If he has this attack, I could literally lose right here. This could be it. This could be done. It would be over. And that moves Whirlwind. Because I'm setting up on Aaron. And if he Whirlwinds in, you know, a pair that I'm not leading with, I'm screwed because this Elite Four, you know, I go in, I have to fight them all right in a row. So there are Pokemon that have moves that I have for strategies later on that aren't taught via TM, that I can't reteach inside of the league. So they have to have them on their Pokemon now. So some of my Pokemon are incapable of fighting Aaron. They would just die. So if he has Whirlwind on his Dustox or his Beautifly, I'm in great danger. I really hope that's not the case because my lead Pokemon is dependent on that fact. But I'm just going to go with the idea that he does not have Whirlwind. Why would they give it Whirlwind? Please. Like, I'm begging you. All right. Whatever happens, happens. I can't... This is great because most series it's just like, oh, I could have done this different or, you know, this and this. But I'm not going to beat myself up over this and nobody should be, you know, be like, wow, you sucked because all my strategies are like really solid. And they're really awesome considering I don't know what I'm preparing for. Like, I know what Pokemon they all have because I've obviously played Diamond and Pearl. But I don't know what moves and items they have. And this game has been whack. And they're all EV trained. I know that. They all have good IVs and EVs. My Pokemon do have, you know, EVs. But, like, they have random IVs. And they're not EV trained. They're just, like, EVs through the adventure. So I'm about to get my shit rocked. But you know what? I'll take it. This has been a great adventure, and no matter what happens here today, I loved this series. Bring it on, Aaron. Let me check that I'm actually prepared the way I'm supposed to. Okay, I'm actually glad I prepared the way I was supposed to, because I wasn't. I had the wrong item on my lead. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's do it! Hello! Welcome to the Pokemon League, Amanda! I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should probably explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are nasty, mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here in this room? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug-type Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on! Time for the first member of the Pokemon League's Elite Four in the Sinnoh region of this blind, brilliant diamond, hardcore Wedlocke versus Aaron. And first up is Dustox. Yes, it is. All right, I need your help. Let's do this, Chada. Let's go. All right, so Chada and Cowboy are at the lead for this fight. That's kind of obvious. The big thing I'm worried about, like I said, is Whirlwind. But another fear I have is him switching. Chada is a steel type, and Dustox is a poison type. They don't mix. And in Aaron's favor, it might be logical for him to switch out. There are also a lot of things I'm worried about because every Pokemon in this game in big fights has crazy items, crazy moves. I don't know what to expect. Whirlwind is my biggest fear in this fight, but I'm also worried that something might have a Focus Sash. I think his Heracross could have counter with a Focus Sash. That's a thought I had. And I'm just paranoid enough to think of these things. The question is, did the developers think of them as well? All right, so Chada's at the lead, and I want to start this fight by using Iron Defense. Let's do it, Chada. This isn't necessary for Dustox, but I just want Cowboy to be a little bit more bulky for the rest of his team, in case I'm unable to one-shot Drapion. Bug Buzz. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not going to do much damage at all. We resist that just fine. And I wasn't going to use Iron Defense again, but based on the fact that it used Bug Buzz, I am going to use Iron Defense one more time. It didn't do very much damage, and I feel like +4 obviously is better than +2, as long as it doesn't use Whirlwind, because that would be devastation. Okay, it's using Bug Buzz still. This makes me feel very good. I'm at ease for now, and I want Chada to switch out. That was a crit. I hate that, but let's do it. All right, Chada, come on back. I need your help, Cowboy. You idiot! No! You're so stupid! You switched! Oh my god. I knew I shouldn't have done this at 3 in the morning. I didn't use Baton Pass. I just wasted my time as well as everything. Oh no! Dude, that's so bad. I'm gonna predict it uses Toxic and try to salvage this situation. I did something very stupid. Cowboy, come back! I'm sorry! Chada, you're not done after all, so Toxic, please! Let's go. All right, I've been spared my stupidity slightly. I hope it doesn't come back to haunt me. Chada, you need to use Iron Defense again. Oh no, you're so dumb. I can't believe I just did that. All right, it's just still using Bug Buzz. I mean, if I need Chada in this fight at all, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh no. I'm still gonna use another Iron Defense. All right, let's use it again. You did. You really did that. You did that, huh? Oh, you dummy. No matter what I do, it shouldn't matter because I did my best. Oh my god, I can't believe I just switched instead of using Baton Pass. It's not like this is the first time I've done this. This has been these two's whole gimmick. Chada, Baton Pass. Jeez. So Cowboy's gonna take an extra hit here, basically, which is unfortunate, but I did it. I gotta roll with it. All right, Cowboy, hit the field once again and take this Bug Buzz. So we know it's gonna use Toxic, which I prepared for that, as you may have seen. This is where we Swords Dance. I'm worried that it has an Aka Berry, bro. I'm still going to use Swords Dance. Alright, so Toxic cannot miss because this Dustox is a poison type. It will hit 100% of the time. I think I could actually lose these two. Okay, thank you for using Light Screen. Oh my goodness. That makes me think it has a Light Clay. Alright, Light Screen is huge. I want more Swords Dance than this, but because you got... There's no way this thing has a Focus Sash. I'm going to roll the dice. Swords Dance, one more time. I know it could use Reflect. That's a big scare of mine, but I'm thinking it's going to use Toxic. Bug Buzz. Does the AI remember the fact that I switched on Toxic once and never use it again? Because that would be really cool, and I would love to see something like that. I'm just going to go for Flame Charge. I want to get +6 because of Drapion, but I'm just really worried that I need the HP. I hope I didn't make a mistake here. The Lumberry didn't even end up mattering because I did that weird brain play. I taught Cowboy Flamethrower and thinking this thing has counter with a Focus Sash. My body is telling me this thing has counter with a Focus Sash. Is playing around that important? If it uses Stone Edge and crits me, we lose. The whole league. We're done. Maybe not right here, but we will lose. If I use Flame Charge, it has a Focus Sash and uses counter. You know what? If I called it... No. If I called it, I'll live with it. I'm not going to use Flamethrower. Flame Charge, Cowboy. Let's go. All right. I didn't want to overthink things. Like, it's a very large possibility that that was the case. But I didn't want to overthink it. And I'm glad I didn't. All right. Beautifly. Cool. Beautifly. I mean, if something has a Focus Sash, Beautifly might. But there's nothing for me to do other than use Flame Charge. Come on, Cowboy. Nope. No Focus Sash on you. All right. This is where I regret strongly not having used Swords Dance 3 times. Because Flame Charge is not going to one-shot Drapion, I don't think. Power Gem. I cannot use Swords Dance here. Okay, so this thing probably does have Power Gem. They get it. Makes sense. I can't use Lumberry now. Oh, well. I wasn't going to use it anyways, probably. Flame Charge. No Focus Sash. Okay, things are looking good. Even though Drapion is, you know, a big threat. I wanted Flare Blitz for this Drapion, but he doesn't get it until level 63, so... Now, it could have I could use Mega Horn, and that would definitely do it if it doesn't have a Focus Sash. It's not super effective, but it's stronger than Flame Charge would be, even with Stab. But a 15% chance to miss isn't something I'm willing to risk. We've got +4 defense. If it has Earthquake, I think we can take it. And it probably does have Earthquake. Flame Charge! I'm gonna regret not using Mega Horn if it crits me. Let's go. And that's it for Aaron. Despite my very stupid misplay at the start, we got out of this one just fine. Awesome. All right. You can use your full restores all you'd like. It doesn't matter. Oh, man. Unless it has a Quick Claw and crits me. Okay. My body. I froze inside. All right. That's it for Aaron. Okay. 1 down. 3 to go. Not counting Cynthia, of course. Yeah, concede defeat for me. Bug types are really cool, even though that last one wasn't a bug type, my guy. This is not a bug type. It's a dark and it's a poison type. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, back to training camp for him. All right, 3 more to go. I want to get my strategy prepared, and I'll see you guys in the next chamber. All right, into Bertha's chamber. So before we start the fight, let's go ahead and check the save menu. It will still say 254, last saved, so I've not saved since the last clip. And I'm ready for the next Elite Four member. No misplays this time, please. Let's talk to her. All right. Well, young lady. You're quite the adorable trainer, but you've also got a spine. Haha, I'm Bertha. I have a preference for the ground-type Pokemon. Oh, will you show this old lady how much you've learned? Time for the second member of the Pokemon League's Elite Four in the Sinnoh region of our blind, hardcore Wedlocke of Brilliant Diamond versus Bertha, the ground-type master. And first up, Quagsire. Yes, it is. Let's go. All right, I am stoked. I need your help. Donnie, let's do it. All right, Donnie and Levita are at the lead. I think that's obvious, but maybe you didn't expect Donnie. But he's going to use Trace here and become, you know, immune to water, which is kind of cool, as Quagsire leads. So this fight right here is the turning point. If I win this fight without anybody dying, I think I can win this game. But if I lose this pair right here, I will not win this game. There is no way. I need Donnie and Levita for Cynthia. I absolutely do. I thought through all of my options, and I don't see a route beating Cynthia without Donnie and Levita still around. This is the only fight I need them for in the Pokemon League besides her, and they better come out on top. So, first up is Quagsire here. I thought through a couple of different scenarios. I'm worried that this thing probably has Rain Dance. That's a big concern for me. But I'm also worried it has Yawn and Ice Beam. If it uses Yawn on Donnie, things could go downhill pretty quickly. I want it to use Rain Dance here. If I had to guess, I think it probably has a Damp Rock with Rain Dance, and I think her Whiscash has the Rindo Berry. I don't think they'd put a Rindo Berry on them both. That's my thought process here. And my strategy is to use Reflect. So, Donnie, Reflect! And we have a Light Clay, so we don't have any method of healing Donnie, but I want to make our... Oh no, that's really bad. Oh shit. All right, that derails things quickly. I have to get rid of Quagsire immediately. I have no time to mess around. My 2 Pokemon do not have a method to cure poison. Actually, wait. They might. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm going to do what I was going to initially do. Donnie, Light Screen. All right, so I want to put up the Light Screen here along with Reflect, and I think I'm going to leave this Quagsire in. I want it to use Toxic on Donnie. Okay, so this is not ideal, obviously. Donnie dies in 8 turns if he stays in the fight, which means he can't win this fight anymore. By himself, anyways. But that's not his fight. By a Toxic hitting Donnie, Toxic will no longer be used if Donnie is on the field, meaning I can switch to Levita without it using Toxic. I just really hope it doesn't use Ice Beam on the switch. Regardless, I have a Light Screen up. There's no Baton Pass to be used. Donnie, you did your part. Get back. I was gonna grass knot it, but I think I want to toy with this thing for a little bit. I hope I don't regret that decision. All right, Levita, hit the field. Into an earthquake. Good. All right, we're gonna resist that. That's not gonna do anything to Levita. I think that's a crit, actually. Maybe? No, it is not. I don't know what that means. I think that's an affection thing. Unfortunate. I don't think it actually made a difference, though. So it is probably gonna use Toxic. If it misses me, we're golden. All right, Levita, make the sun shine bright here in the Pokemon League. Sunny day. All right, so this is going to boost her special defense even more, meaning Ice Beam probably won't deal very much damage to me if it does go for Ice Beam, and it's going to multiply our attack as well. That doesn't matter here. Earthquake. This is really good for me. Holy crap. Okay, Levita, growth. This in the sun multiplies her attack not by 1, but 2 stages, and her special attack. Meaning, Giga Drain can heal her back to full, and no repercussions here. It's only using Earthquake. I thought it would have Ice Beam, and I even have a Lumberry in case it uses Toxic on me. I doubt it has a Focus Sash. I want to Growth one more time. Growth, Levita! Alright, this is going to put her at +4 special attack, meaning we'll fully heal with Giga Drain and one-shot anything we use it on. And it did go for Toxic. That's exactly what I wanted. We take no more damage here, and our Lumberry's going to cure it immediately. As long as this thing does not have a Focus Sash, we should be fine. Even if it has a Rindoberry, at +4 special attack, I don't think it survives Giga Drain. And we're going to test that theory right now. Levita, Giga Drain! And it doesn't. That's it for Quagsire. Okay, we should be in the clear to win this fight. Everything worked out perfectly. It didn't have Ice Beam like I thought, and it didn't have Rain Dance to get rid of my son. I'm pretty stoked. All right, but this fight's not over yet. There could be some things that go wrong, but Whiscash is up next. So this thing, I'm guessing, has a Rindoberry. I would be shocked if it doesn't, but just like I said, at +4 special attack, I'd be shocked if it took it. It does have a Rindoberry. But I'm pretty confident Levita can do it. And she does. Nice work, Levita. Oh, it's so awesome. Cherrim's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I've always wanted to use one in a Wedlocke challenge, and we're doing so, and she's also being a massive asset in the Pokemon League. If we can beat Bertha, I think she'll be more than a massive asset. All right, next up, as the harsh sunlight fades, so her pretty form's gonna go away, we lose the 1.5 times special defense boost because of Flower Gift, but I don't need special defense anymore. The Reflect is what really mattered to me, but that's gone too. Not much I can do there. I'm gonna have to take whatever Sudowoodo throws at us, but at full HP, I just hope Levita can. No point in putting the sun back up. I just have to Giga Drain. If it one-shots me, tough. It's gonna have Sturdy. Probably. No! Perfect! Oh my goodness. This is brilliant. Okay. Golem could have Sturdy. If Golem has Explosion, I will cry. I will cry. Okay, Golem's up next. My heart's racing, bro. Please don't have something stupid. I'm beg ya. Giga Drain, Levita. It does have Sturdy. Please don't. Don't do it! I beg you! Stone Edge. Okay, that won't one-shot me no matter what. It was a crit. Probably. Ooh, it was not. Okay, that's good that she used the full restore here. It's actually going to let me feel fully healed back up. So, I'll take it. Her item basically healed me in retrospect because I'll just outspeed and take it out the following turn. It might not actually fully heal me. Maybe. We'll see. But this is perfect. Look at that. Yeah, not quite, but it doesn't matter because her final Pokemon, her Ace. Oh, this will fully heal me. You go ahead and spam them full restores. This is brilliant. This is going very, very well, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves because while I was most worried for Aaron because of Whirlwind, and while this fight was very crucial to our team, for the long haul here, the other two are more dangerous and have less of a straightforward option, if you will. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. As Levita hits level 62. Very awesome. Petal Dance. Maybe. Maybe. I'll teach it. I'm supposed to have Sunny Day on Donnie over Light Screen, but I couldn't get another Sunny Day TM without like grinding red shards, and I was like, it's not that big of a deal. And I would delete Sunny Day for this right now. No, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. Too risky. I was thinking like as a last resort, but if that's the case, I'll like teach it Hyper Beam or something. Okay, Hippowdon's up next, her final Pokemon, and her ace. Now, if this thing has a Focus Sash, we could be in trouble. Because, it probably has Ice Fang. I would be greatly shocked if it does not have Ice Fang. Giga Drain Levita. And that's it for Bertha. Alright, 2 down. Only 2 to go. I am stoked. Dude, all I want to do is make it to Cynthia. If I could make it to Cynthia, that'd be a dream. Just to be able to have that full Elite Four experience, the full Pokemon League experience in the video would be really cool. That's it for Bertha. Oh, man. God, am I nervous for Flint? Okay. Well, I'm going to prepare my strategy for Flint, and I'll see you in his chamber. All right. Into Flint's chamber. And before we start, let's check the save menu. Still says 254. I am prepared for Flint. This is the fight that I have the least confidence in. I feel like this is where things could drop to an unbelievable destruction, and this is where we are decided to lose. Possible? Maybe. Strongly, actually. I mean, I don't feel confident in this strategy just because I don't know what his lead's going to have. I've debated with myself on this option and this option, and I picked this one, and if it was this one, I'm going to regret it, but I'm of the mind of whatever happens, happens, because I don't know what to expect. So with that being said, let's do it. Sure. I feel sick in my chest, but let's do it. Oh, okay. Yo, Trainer, you had me counting the days of my fingers waiting for you to come. I heard from Volkner what you did in Sunny Shore. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart once again. How could you not expect me to look forward to seeing you in battle? Time for the 3rd member of the Sinnoh Region's Pokemon League versus Pokemon Trainer Flint, the Fire-type Master, in our blind hardcore Wedlocke. And first up, Rapidash. Yes, it is. All right, very good to see. I need your help. Johnny Mac. Let's do it, buddy. Everybody's fighting in this Pokemon League, and Johnny Mac is probably not who you expected. He might be fat, but he does not have thick fat, which is unfortunate. I don't think they can get thick fat. If they can, well damn, because that would have been better. But I have very little confidence in myself for this fight. Meg's an obvious lead, but this fight's really tricky because I was going to do this with Meg and Rain Dance, but I'm worried that Rapidash is going to use Sunny Day and Solar Beam. If that's the case, Rapidash is faster than Meg. It would Sunny Day, I would Rain Dance, and then the next turn, it would just Sunny Day again. Meaning I'd be in a pretty bad situation, and if it had Solar Beam, I'd be pretty screwed. So I thought, what can I do? Johnny Mac gets Belly Drum, but he's really slow. If I use Belly Drum, he's just going to die. So, especially considering 2 of his Pokemon have fighting type moves, most likely anyways, being Lopunny and then Infernape. So, I thought, what can I do? And then I thought back. We caught Johnny Mac in the underground, and he had an egg move. This might be our secret weapon in beating this Pokemon League. I hope that's the case, because if not, this is where our king and our challenge's god, Johnny Mac, falls. He had the egg move Curse, and I need him to swear up a storm. I didn't expect that. Huh. It has Hypnosis. Well, as you saw, Johnny Mac does have a Chesto Berry. That's not why I gave it to him. I gave it to him for rest, but it'll let us get a Curse off. So, Johnny Mac's gonna use Curse. This is scary. It's kind of a good thing. Hypnosis is an incredibly inaccurate attack, only having 60 accuracy. It had 70 in Diamond and Pearl, but was then changed to 60 in Platinum, I believe. Is it 70 in this game? It doesn't matter. If he hits, he hits. So, I'm just going to continue to use Curse. And it's going to use Iron Tail, okay? That's a crit. We love to see it. Curse, Johnny Mac. So, I'm just going to keep using Curse. It boosts my defense and my attack. I can sweep him with Johnny Mac. If he doesn't crit me again. I'm not going to use Rest here. I'm going to continue to use Curse. Iron Tail being his method of attack is very good for me. That also has a high chance to miss, being 25%. So, we are at +3 attack and +3 defense. The fact that this thing's physical makes me a very happy boy. I thought it would have Flamethrower and derail this entire operation. So, I have to get to +6. I have got to get to +6. He has Infernate. It's going to come out and use Close Combat. I have got to be +6. I'm going to rest just in case of the crit. And a crit Iron Tail right here wouldn't kill me, but if it did crit, I would die the next turn. So, okay, rest. If I put myself to sleep, you can't do it. So, night-night, Johnny Mac. You don't have your Chesto Berry anymore, but your defense is so high that hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully you'll have more HP when you wake up than you had when you went to bed. So, this is a big gamble fight, but I think this was the best way to play it. So, you have not missed one of those yet, have you, bud? Ooh, correct. It has a chance to lower my defense. That's awful. Well, you miss. Thank you. Okay, Curse. That'll be +4 attack, +3 defense. We got to keep in mind that the defense has dropped. 4, 3. 4, 3. You know, and the speed doesn't matter. He was going to get outsped by everything in the game anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That's really just unfortunate. He's, like, so weird. Why do you have Hypnosis and Iron Tail as your attacks? Why are you not using fire moves? I mean, don't, but... Iron Tail? Are you joking? That's what's gonna dethrone me here? I'm just gonna lose to Iron Tail, huh? The one attack in the game, or one of the only ones in the game that lowers my defense. Like, how am I supposed to prepare against that? He's lowered my defense 3 times, I believe, and so we're at +2 defense. Well, I wish I used those PP ups on Curse. I didn't even consider that. I used them and I was like, I had nothing to use them on, and I just threw them on something random because I was like, well, I'm not gonna need more than 6 Curse. Iron Tail, bud. You gotta be shitting me. Okay, I'm gonna rest. Yeah, I gotta attempt to. Hypnosis and Iron Tail. Serious. We're serious. Thank you. I'm worried about what happens when he runs out of Iron Tail. It's probably Flame Charge. And it's not using Flame Charge because I'm slower than it, I guess is what the thought process of the AI here. Iron Tail only has 10 power points, I believe. I think Flame Charge would be better, to be honest. Yeah, it's gonna do the same amount of damage, so... Even with Stab, just... not lower my defense. This might be salvageable. I cannot believe it's still hitting me. And still lowering... It's hitting me past the 25% and then lowering my my defense, and it's a 10%, I think. I'm getting royally screwed in this fight right now. I had a genius idea, and I'm getting destroyed by Iron Tail. Iron Tail! Iron Tail's gonna do it. Iron Tail. Huh. So I do believe I can use Curse past +6 attack, but it won't boost my attack anymore. So I'm at +6 attack. I'm gonna continue to use Curse. I'm going to attempt to continue to use Curse. I'm better off getting crit by this thing than I am getting crit by Infernate. So we need him to have as much defense as possible. He has to take a close combat. Thank you for waking up quickly. You're kind of a champion. Okay. It's gotta almost be out of Iron Tail, right? I know it's not gonna be out of Hypnosis, but I'm not really worried. Thank you, that missed. Okay, good. I could tell by how quickly it popped up. Continue to use Curse. I don't want to attack it until I'm at basically full HP. Okay. If I could get the rest of these curses off without it putting me back to sleep or using Iron Tail, I would feel pretty good about my position. Okay, that's expected. I mean, sooner rather than later it was going to hit me. This is not an impossible fight to win. Johnny Mac can still do this. It's just going to be... There's going to be some luck involved here. I want to get this last curse off before I use Rest again. What the fuck, bro? Thank you, J-Mac. Curse! Okay. I can't believe it's lowered my defense that much. It is a 10% chance, I'm pretty certain. There's no way it's a 30. We're out of Curse. Okay. J-Mac, you gotta wake up quickly, buddy. If it lowers his defense anymore, we're done. Because I don't even know what his defense is right now. Okay. It is out of Iron Tail. Yes! Rest! Okay. If it does not crit me before I wake up, I'm gonna go for it. We're at +6 attack. I don't know what defense we have. It's probably like 2. So, I think we die to a close combat from full HP. And that depresses me. But I'll know I played this fight really well, and it's a genius idea, a great strategy. But the bastard had Iron Tail. That's interesting. Okay, this is very good. I'm as well off as I could be right now. If it does not crit me with the next flame charge, if it does, I lose. Because I'm just screwed. Okay? Johnny Mac! Earthquake! I want to see... I don't want to see Drift Blim next, because I'm going to end up getting Aftermath when I use Knockoff. Okay, well, this is where my strategy's put to the test. It's going to go into Lopunny next. It's going to use Jump Kick. High Jump Kick, huh? That's not an Infernape, though. You know what I mean? It's just not an Infernape. That's a Lopunny. That doesn't tell me anything. That tells me nothing. That's good. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I can rest here. Yeah, Steelix isn't having special attacks. I'm gonna use Rest. It is fucking Iron Tail! No! Oh, I threw. Okay, I could have expected that. I wanted to rest here because I want to have as much HP as possible for Infernape. I'm not fighting Infernape with Meg. It probably has Grass Knot. It'll outspeed her, and even though I have the Rindo Berry, it does not matter. She dies the next time. So, actually, does she? She's really light. Infernape? Drifloon. I might regret this, but I might fight Infernape. If my defense gets lowered anymore by Iron Tail, I will fight Infernape with Megan. And this thing's gonna have Sturdy too, so it's gonna have multiple chances to lower my defense. It's gonna have at least 2 more times if it hits. That's a crit too. What? Right, it's stab and they're trained to physically, I guess. This was a horrible decision. I should not have used Rest against Steelix. I underestimated Steelix again. I did it back in Byron's gym. Oh, please, baby, please, please, please be Drifblim. Okay. You know what? Am I dumb enough to fight Infernape with Johnny Mac, predicting it does not have a fighting type attack because he never sent it in? I might be that flat out daring. I'll do it. I will absolutely do it. Now, that sucks. I mean, I'm +6. I still one-shot both of them, I'm pretty sure. But the damage... Do I die to Aftermath and Burn? It just doesn't have Aftermath? Okay. Oh, wait. No, it has Citrus Berry. Okay. I'm gonna look back at this moment forever. I know it has... Oh... You know what? I think it doesn't have a fighting type attack. Oh, I'm just thinking back to Barry's Heracross. It didn't have a fighting move. Maybe the game developers were like, Lopunny, high jump kick. Infernape doesn't need it. Infernape probably has Grass Knot. I know it learns it. I know it has Grass Knot. My chest is telling me it has Grass Knot. He dies to a fighting attack. It might have Mach Punch. And it might only use Mach Punch if I'm faster than it. And maybe that's why he never sent it out. I want to know so bad. My decision here is so important. I know it has Grass Knot. A lot of people are going to say you're stupid for this. He never sent his fighting type in against my normal type. I'm going to call his bluff. He does not have a fighting type attack. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm spicy. Let's do it. I love Johnny Mac. He's the star of the show here. Everybody's loved him. I'm going to do it. I wish I didn't do it. Johnny Mac's a champion. He's so good. Oh, he's so goddamn good. Chookaberry, probably? Probably. No? Earthquake! It has a focus sash. Ah, you bastard. So. I take another one. I think. Oh, I think. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And he used both of his full restores already, didn't he? Or was that Bertha? That was Bertha. Let's go! I'm so smart. I'm so big brain. Let's go. Earthquake. And that's it for Flint. Oh, yes. Oh. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Woo! Okay. I feel ill. I feel very ill. Unnecessary. Like my arm hurts. Like my right arm hurts. That's not what you think. Like I pulled it doing that. Like my own exercise. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get my team set up for Lucian. And I'll be back in a sec. Oh, no. Oh, my God. All right, we have Lucian next, the final member of the Elite Four. And our whole team is still intact. That's crazy. I never dreamed that would happen. But Lucian is usually the most dangerous of the members, and that very likely could still be the case. He could either be the most dangerous and do the most damage to us, or be the easiest one yet. I hope he's the easiest one yet. Have all 6 of my members still going into Cynthia, I think we could win. And I think that would be historic. Winning a blind, hardcore Wedlocke? Bro, people lost blind, hardcore Nuzlocks. And I only had 7 deaths so far. If I could do that, it would be monumental. Lucian's standing in my way there. So with that being said... with that being said, let's talk to him. Whatever happens, happens. I'm so proud of what we've done so far. I will be so content with everything if this goes wrong. All right, let's do it. You timed your arrival well. I just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lucian. I'm a user of psychic types. You seem pretty strong, I must say. You've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I will have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. Time for the final member of the Pokemon League's Elite Four in the Sinnoh region versus Lucian, the Psychic type master in the Sinnoh region of our blind hardcore Wedlocke. First up is Mr. Mime. All right. Once again, I need your help, Chada. Let's do it. All right, we've got a Scizor. This is basically as good as you get for this guy. I hope my strategy works. And I hope I don't regret what I'm about to do. Chada, I need you to use Light Screen. As it uses Reflect. I'm fine. I'm completely okay with that. Light Screen. All right, we're going to put up some screens. I'm going to put up one and he's going to put up one. And now... I forgot to teach Swords Dance. I was supposed to teach Swords Dance over Iron Defense. I misread my notes. If I lose this fight because I misread my notes, the severe devastation and what ifs will always, always haunt me. I was supposed to Swords Dance and then Fury Cutter sweep his team. Fury Cutter, Chada! I can't believe it. I feel defeated. Everything has gone perfectly so far. Chada and Cowboy just were destined for me to mess up. Please, all I can ask that could salvage this is for Alakazam to come in next. That's the only Pokemon that I'm so worried about. It's Medicham. It has Fire Punch. If it has a Focus Sash, we just lose right here. Nope, we just lose right here. It used High Jump Kick instead. Well, we still probably lose here. Yep. I'll always remember this moment as the biggest mistake in my channel's history. My notes right here say Chada with the wide lens, Light Screen, Swords Dance, and Fury Cutter is probably all it'll take. I win this fight if I taught Swords Dance, and I now lose the entire Pokemon League because of that mistake. It just sucks knowing I'm going to upload this. How much more hype it would have been for everybody watching. I would have won this challenge. I know I would have. I lost... not because of a mistake I made in a battle, not because of a battle itself, not because of something catching me off guard or my strategy not panning out. I lost because of something outside of the game. I lost because of something completely outside of the game. I didn't teach a move that I wrote down because I have dyslexia and Swords Dance was swapped with Iron Defense. That's only a couple of lines up. It's hard. It's really hard. I'm really hurt. I'll tell you the truth. I'm devastated. I probably should have just taken Medicham out. I'm just... It missed. Thank you. It doesn't replace Chada or give her life back, but thank you. Because it definitely makes me feel a little bit better, but I think I could have done this league deathless. I think I could have done a blind hardcore Wedlocke Pokemon League in Brilliant Diamond deathless. I really do. And that was gone because I didn't teach a TM that's sitting in my bag right now. I'm devastated. Words can't describe how upset I am. It probably has the Focus Sash. It's using Future Sight, wow. Oh, the Reflect is still up, right. Still? That's a range. I'm gonna use Mega Horn. I really, really, really hope Mega Horn doesn't miss me! Oh, miss, I mean. Okay. I think that was a range. I had to use Mega Horn. I would have done this deathless. I would have done the Elite Four deathless. I'm devastated. I'm so heartbroken. I can't believe I played this brilliantly. I didn't teach a TM. What? Well, I can't use Flare Blitz anymore. Cowboy dies too, huh? Sucks. It probably has heat proof, and I can't use Mega Horn. It's not super effective. Cowboy? This is all my fault. I have to give his life here. Flame Charge isn't going to do it, and I don't know if my other Pokemon are equipped to fight Bronzong. Cowboy, goodbye. I think that was the right thing to do. I really do. Flame Charge wouldn't have done it. Bye, Cowboy. I know for certain, at least, that if I taught Swords Dance, we win that fight flawlessly. There's no way I don't. Like, surely not. I'm sad because I know I would have done this deathless. That would have been such a cool accolade. I lost because I didn't teach a TM because I misread my notes. That sucks, bro. Did I show it, by the way, that it still says 254? Well, there it is if I didn't. I might not have. If I saved in between, I could have just reset and taught Swords Dance, which would be cheating, by the way. I made a mistake. I own it. And Chada and Cowboy die because of it. Luckily, they are not the two that I thought I needed for Cynthia. Let's get my 4 Pokemon that I have left ready for Cynthia and see if we can make this a victory. If I lose because I didn't teach Swords Dance, that sucks. All right, everybody. The time has come. We made it to Champion Cynthia in our blind hardcore Wedlocke. But because of a stupid error that I made misreading my notes, I lost Chada and Cowboy to Lucian. I was supposed to teach Swords Dance over Iron Defense, and I forgot to do so before I entered the fight. Because of that, they both died. If I taught it, they would both still be here. I would have my team of 6 for Cynthia, and we probably would win. I probably now lose the challenge because of that one error. One mistake is what cost me. But we're still going to try our best. We've got Meg, Johnny Mac, Alvita, and Donnie. And this is it. If you followed the previous 4 parts, you would see that when I go to save the game, it still says 254. That is what it said when I saved before I entered the league. So I have not saved since I entered. Obviously, it's a Wedlocke. I only get 1 attempt at all of it. But I am going to save the game right here on camera. That way, if I do lose, I can try again with a different attempt and see if I could have done it in a different method. Because this is blind, I don't know what to expect. I'm just guessing. And if one guess job and another guess job, you know, one's right and I picked the wrong one, you know, I'd like to know. So I am going to save the game right here. That way I can challenge Cynthia again. But if I do, I still, you know, it counts as a loss. I just want to know for the sake of the video. And for myself, of course. So with that being said, I know she leads with the Spiritomb. But what does it have? Obviously, Donnie is weak to Ghost. I'm guessing it has Hypnosis, Nasty Plot, Shadow Ball, and Dark Pulse, is what I wrote down. That's my guess. So I need to ask myself if I want to set up with Levita and go for a sweep. With Growth, Giga Drain, Weather Ball for Lucario, and what's the other Pokemon? Rose Raid. So I think Levita can sweep Cynthia, and that would be really cool to see. But the question is, how do I go about it? I wanted Donnie to have a Sunny Day TM, because I was going to let Donnie die to Spiritomb. I was going to put up Reflect, Sunny Day, maybe Light Screen, and say bye-bye. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lead with Levita. If this goes wrong, it goes wrong. You know what? We've come so very far. I'm happy with everything we've done so far, except that one thing. If I taught Swords Dance, I'd have my whole team here, bro. That's devastating. I could win. I could lose because I didn't teach a move. I'm never going to live that down. I played everything else perfectly. I'm distraught. Whatever. This is how the cards fell, and I'm so happy with this journey thus far. I should be damn proud with how this adventure went. And at least I can know that it was my own dumb mistake of forgetting to teach a move for my strategy that cost me. Oh my god, here we are. We're finally here. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means that you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses, too. The power you learned. I can feel it emanating from you, Amanda. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I, Cynthia, accept your challenge. Time for the champion of this blind, hardcore Wedlocke challenge of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond versus Cynthia. First up is Spiritomb, a Pokemon that back then had no weaknesses, but now has one. But I'm not leading with it. I need your help, Levita. You've been here since Hearthome City, and if you could bring this journey home for us, I'd be so happy. I nod back to you as well, Levita. The move I take here is very important. I wish I led with Donnie. I regret it already. I should have used Reflect and let him fall. Whatever. Sunny Day. Make the sun shine bright in the champions room. Let's do it, Levita. So I hope this thing is special. Flower Gift is going to multiply her special defense by 1.5 times, which will make her take hits a little bit better while we use Growth. Dark Pulse. Okay. It is special. That does so much more damage than I thought it would do. If it crits me, we just lose. Sucker Punch. Woo! Let's go! Sucker Punch is so good. Growth, Levita. All right. That's so good. I'm gonna roll the dice, baby. Growth again. Oh, I just realized if it uses Sucker Punch after it hits me right here, she's dead. Oh, no. My thought process was, you know, the more special defense. Oh, no. It's a gamble. I either Growth Spam to stall Sucker Punch. But if I do that and it just uses Dark Pulse, you know, I'm going to go for it because I know in my heart, if I use Growth and it uses Dark Pulse, there was something I could have done. I'm going to attack, and I know if... I messed up. I messed up. I messed up, bro, and you know what? I'm content. I made a big mistake. I made a huge mistake. The Citrus Berry would have made the difference there. I thought it was going to have Will-O-Wisp. Or Toxic or something. I made a big mistake. I'm happy. I'm content with that, knowing I messed up royally. I messed up royally. I messed up royally. I should have led with Donnie. All because the Sunny Day TMs cost 10 shards instead of 4. I know I could have spammed growth to stall it out, but again, like, what if I did that, right? And then it just used Dark Pulse anyways. I did that. You know what? To be entirely fair, I should have let it Donnie. I wanted to do that, but my conscience wouldn't let me. I should have light clay Donnie, light screen, reflect, and let him die to win. But I care about my Pokemon too much. I wouldn't let him die just to win. But you know what? That honestly let me lose. It's not impossible Johnny Mac wins this for us, but he has to set up against the right Pokemon, and that's not Lucario. It could be Roserade. No, it can't be Roserade. Roserade's actually kind of good. I think I just one-shot it, unless it has a Pyapa Berry or whatever the Psychic one is. It's faster than me. Okay, right. They're all EV drained and stuff. That's how this goes. I still blame them not teaching Swords Dance. I'm so upset about that one. Well, I can't curse spam because it's a special attacker. And you don't have your Rindo Berry. This went so horribly wrong. We played the Elite Four flawlessly up until that Swords Dance misplay. I didn't teach a TM. That's what it came down to. I'm pissed off, I'll be honest. Well, you're bulky. Take some hits for me, big guy. Dude, she's like cracked. What the fuck? That's crazy. I know I could have won this. I won this challenge if I taught Swords Dance. I'm pissed. And if I led with Donnie like I wanted to, but I was like, nah. Wow. She slammed me. She rocked my world. Well played. Wow. So that's how that ends up going. I ended up challenging Cynthia again, like I said I was going to, multiple times. I couldn't get past her second Pokemon. Roserade just destroyed these two. Every combination I try, nothing worked. Her Pokemon are insanely strong in this game. It's crazy. I am so content with how this series went. I'm so happy with how it went. Like, even though we lost, and Lucian, you know, I messed up on. If that didn't happen, we would have done the Pokemon League Deathless at least. Not Cynthia, but yeah, I'm happy with that. I know that I did really well in this series, and I'm stoked. I love the team. I love the Pokemon I used. The game was fun. It sucks that that's how that went down, but I'm happy with it. It sucks we lost, but I played this series damn good. It's been a lot of fun. And I think it was a great way to play Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl for the first time. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. And if you did, please leave a like down below. And send me a comment. I love reading your guys' comments. And you guys don't comment as much as you used to. It means a lot to me. I'm probably going to continue and finish my Shield Wedlocke that I have been on hiatus for a very long time. And then who knows what. But this was a fun detour and a good way to get back into YouTube. I had a lot of fun. And I'm glad the Elite Four battles were fun at least to watch. Cynthia is very anticlimactic, but she just curb stomped me. What do you want me to tell you? Level limit should probably be 66. I mean, that's still busted, like, because the Pokemon League members are low. I feel like maybe 61 for the League, and then, like, have a bunch of rare candies to go, like, to 66 for Cynthia. I don't know. She's insane. I guess you got like EV train for her because her EVs are stacked. But Donnie, Levita, Johnny Mac, Meg, Chada, and Cowboy and I. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next adventure.